Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Ashley, this is Jonas, and we are going to be talking about the last couple episodes of Big Brother Season 23. And we are going to just go ahead and assume that if you're watching this video that you have already seen all of those episodes, so it's going to be full of spoilers.
Yeah, that's kind of our rule that we're going to have for the whole series, is that watch the show before you watch our show so that you can kind of follow along. You don't have to, and we'll give you probably all the things you got to know about the show, but you just might not get them in the right order.
Yeah, that's
and you're
what
gonna have to make your own sense of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because this isn't gonna be like a play-by-play sort of thing. So it's a chill talk.
Yeah, it's a commentary.
Yeah, we're just talking.
We're commenting.
Yeah, we're just commenting.
Yeah, we're just commenting.
So it might be a little out of order, but if you've watched the episodes, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, we can call this Chillville.
Yeah, this is Chillville. Hopefully it's not like copyrighted or anything like that.
No, I think we're good. So, start us off here on Sunday's episode. So, Frenchie seemed to have made a whole lot of promises. And if I'm thinking back,
a whole lot of people.
Sunday's episode, so when they got in the house the previous Wednesday, correct? Because that was the first episode of Big Brother. So they had Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So about 3.5 days to game and scheme until they got to the the nomination ceremony.
See, when you put it that way, that it was only a couple of days, it's like, wow, Frenchie kind of flew off the wagon quick.
And so that's kind of like the vibe that I've been getting personally. And remember, this is all just our opinion.
Yeah.
And so my opinion is based on the live feeds. Frenchie is a really nice guy, but he's playing really hard.
Really fast.
Exactly. So he seems to be having to do a lot of like, oh no, I made the wrong decision, and then having to do a lot of like apologetic work. And he seems to be doing it. Seems like a really nice guy who's definitely apologizing for his mistakes from what we've gathered so far, because he seems to be socializing with everybody in the house still, and everybody still seems to be socializing with him. But he's kind of gotten like known as the guy who's like a little bit overly intense.
Yeah, and I do appreciate you saying that about him though, and I appreciate that he is that way, because we have seen a lot of other people on Big Brother that are that kind of aggressive type.
Unapologetically
and just unapologetic and just like scary. So, I mean, the way Frenchie is scary is just in the sense of that he seems a little erratic, but
well, it's like usually people would win HOH, maybe chill out for a day or two, just kind of have fun, enjoying the fact that you got your own room and that there's no way you're going home, and then see who comes to you and see who talks to you. But no, it was more like a war room. And I mean, that's kind of me being dramatic, but it seemed like a war room. It was like he was interrogating people, like Alyssa you saw in the episode, where he was asking her about her alliances and asking other people about their alliances.
So hypocritical.
It's a little bit
like he can make the alliances, but if anyone else has an alliance. But another hypocritical thing about Frenchie is his whole targeting the meatheads thing that he was going on about.
Yeah, it was kind of ironic at the end of the day.
When he came up with that and he said that on the show, we were very, very excited about that, because that's not typically what you see on Big Brother, but that's what you want.
His platform was pretty cool. He's like, I'm gonna go after like the aggressive meatheads. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure the ladies just don't get overpowered the first week.
Which sounds good, and he knows the fans are gonna be with him on that one.
Yeah.
But
and then he went after like the sweetest guy and just like the harmless she seems like she seems like a decent competitor.
It's not the fact that she's a competitor, not competitor,
it had nothing
or whatever.
To do with anything.
It's just the fact that he promised he wasn't going to put up a girl. But anyway, what I wanted to say, going back to him being hypocritical, is that he said he wanted to go after the meatheads, the aggressive guys, or whatever. But if you look at it, at least based off of what we've seen, Frenchie seems like the most aggressive guy there
out of the group.
So.
Like they're all puppy dogs, and then he's like the only guard dog.
Yeah, I feel
that's
like
the simple analogy
is casted really well. Like I really like this cast, because none of the guys or any other no one there seems like some sort of like bad evil person. And there's definitely been like evil kind of people on Big Brother before. They're just not good seeds. But all these people, it's hard not to find something positive about all of them, So anyway, it's just really ironic that Frenchie's like, I'm gonna go after all the meatheads or whatever, but it's like you know, he's kind of the scariest out of all the guys.
Well, that's what
there.
everyone is too, because like most people, they're kind of like moving around at like a normal pace. But from what I've seen, sometimes he'll be in a mood where he's just like,
just looking at, yeah.
Oh no, it's see you guys. And just like it's just no like not like full sentences, and then he'll get up on somebody, have a conversation, and he's really like, "So we gotta talk about, guys." It's like really a lot of eye contact, really intense.
Because it's like, you know, you don't want to be around that kind of energy of people just being all like shaky.
Well, he doesn't seem like he's at the same vibe. Like it seems like he's running at like just, I don't know, it's a higher frequency, higher RPM. There's so many different ways of putting it, but just a level of intensity that doesn't seem to match up with the intensity of the other players. Almost everybody else is pretty chill from what we've gathered.
Yeah.
Like real chill.
But going on from that, what did you think about the wild card comp?
Oh, I thought it was hilarious. They put a bunch of cans 4 inches from the door and just was like, here's a noise competition. And like everybody was set up to mess up the first part.
And didn't like everybody slam the door on the way out?
For the most part, yeah, for the most part.
But I am happy that they do have that comp though. I like, you know, I don't know. I used to be.
It's the bucha. It's the bucha. Sorry, it's okay. Oh yeah, I got some, but later.
Yeah, I'm just saying that normally when they did like the extra comp things, I wasn't really with it. Like when they did the Whacktivity comp a couple seasons back, or when they did like Battle of the Block, those Anyway, all I'm just trying to say is that normally when they have done like those extra comps or whatever comp twists for the seasons, I normally really don't like them. But this one, the wild card comp, I actually think I'm with it.
I'm for it.
I like it.
I'm for kind of the extra safety, because then it kind of, I feel like it makes the game more, like people want to play it more if they're like there's 4 or 5 people who can be on the block. So like we're gonna really try to campaign because we're at risk.
I also like too how it seems like each week that they do it, there's gonna be a different kind of risk or twist or something that goes with it. Like how last week it was spin the wheel and see how many people are safe with you.
Team switch, right?
This one, it's like if you want safe, you have to switch your team. So I like that kind of added like element to it. But yeah, I guess the last thing that I just wanted to say about Sunday's episode is just the fact that I'm super surprised. Well, for one, that Frenchie went back on his word to Alyssa. He promised her safety and all the ladies' safety. Anyway, I'm just very surprised he went back on that. And I'm surprised he put up Kylan because Kylan just seems super sweet. And I'm just surprised that he would go after 2 people of color because Frenchie seems like someone that's pretty woke. I mean, I'm just assuming, I guess. He was
trying to act like it the first bit, but the actions aren't showing it, that's all. Yeah,
and anyone who's like, what does it matter if he put up 2 people of color? Like, it matters. If you don't know, then you're just willingly ignorant. So we're just not going to go into it. But anyway, so I'm just surprised that Frenchie would go that route. Because I just thought he was better than that. But anyway, we can go ahead and switch over.
Skip.
Yeah.
We can skip. There's not a lot of good to talk about the first HOH week. It just kind of seems like it was a bit of a nut house. But the good part, I guess, is the different games they played each night. We'll show you. We got a few clips of it. But they were playing.
Oh, that's later though. That's later.
Okay, but they were playing.
We'll show you the clips.
There are some good games. But one thing I wanted to say though, about the wildcard competition is that I thought there might have been somebody who might try to throw it, and if they did, they could have made some great television, but it would have been really rude to whoever has to clean it up.
Yeah.
But they could have gone through the where they had those stack of glasses that you couldn't knock over because it would make a bunch of noise. Well, if you're trying to throw the comp, you just go through having fun, just knocking stuff over, make it even more of a mess.
That would just be so awful though.
Someone's got to clean it up.
You could just like clap or something. You know, you don't have to make a mess.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You could just stand there and then like just let the time
rack up. I'm probably not alone. When they have that stack of glasses, I want to see someone like slap it across and just like.
I could see James doing that.
Yeah.
But anyways,
that's what was
yeah,
always happening.
that's it for Sunday, right?
Yeah, that's all. All.
So that's it for Sunday. Moving on to Wednesday's episode.
Yes, where they actually had that's the eviction. No, that's not the eviction.
Wednesday was the veto.
That's the veto ceremony.
So the main thing for Wednesday's episode, I have missed I'm gonna have tears in my eyes. I have missed Big Brother so very much because I feel like last season it just was not Big Brother to me. It was just a dumpster fire of a season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just week after week being disappointed just with everything going on. I'm just really happy that this season we were able to celebrate so hardcore, like when Derek X, when he won.
Oh yeah, when he won that, we were hyped
we were so hyped.
That was just like, because I was like upset he was on the block too, because he was.
No, he wasn't on the block. It's just that Frenchie was talking about putting him up, and I was like, "What, Derek? Why?
He's going to be on the block." I said a little quick there.
Yeah, because we were scared for him. We're like,
the way that it was, and you guys saw it too on the episode. Like Derek went up and talked to Frenchie, like after he was worried. And like was trying to be cool with him, was doing nothing but like what anyone else would do. Like it's pretty much all you can do, which is talk to the HOH, be chill, like try to have a good deal. And for what seemed like no reason, Frenchie was just like, I got put Derek up. And so that's
I think Frenchie's reasoning, which here we go with the hypocrisy and whatnot. His whole thing was, I can't put up I can't put up Travis,
he couldn't put up Travis
because
he made the promise.
I promised him safety. What about Alyssa? You promised Alyssa safety
like
too.
Straight to her face, like even more of a promise. He was like, this is what he promised to like Travis, like, all you guys are safe. All you guys are safe. Like you saw, it was just a bunch of fist bumps. And then like straight to Alyssa's face in a one-on-one, he was like, no worries. No worries. You're furthest from my mind.
I think what makes it worse is that he promised Alyssa safety to her face, as well as he promised he wasn't going to put up any women. So when he put up Alyssa, he's going back on his word to so many people, versus if you just put up Travis, which I didn't want to put up Travis either because I like Travis. He's entertaining.
He was great.
But yeah, it just, his reasoning was odd to me, and I don't know, I just would like to know why go back on your word to Alyssa, but not go back on your word to Travis. Like, what's the difference other than the obvious?
Anyways, we could talk a little bit too much about that.
Yeah, we don't have to talk too much about it.
We gotta get moving because we want to keep it short.
Yeah, we'll keep moving. So, so when Derek won that veto, we you would have thought that like our team won the freaking like Super Bowl or something. We don't do sports, but Big Brother is our sport. But we like jumped up, we were screaming. It was great. We were very, very.
I was just really excited.
The first time in a long time I was excited for something that happened on Big Brother.
It was fun to watch too, because it's like you could hear it in this voice just being like, "Come on, come on!" It's just like you have to just helplessly watch a ball slowly roll, and you're just like, "Come on!" But you can't even touch it.
That was great. We loved Derek. So we're really happy, and then. When he used the veto to save Kylan, that was another celebration moment.
Oh, because we don't want Kylan to go.
Yeah, because it's just, Anyway, it was just so great to celebrate so many times in an episode of Big Brother. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of it for Wednesday's episode that we wanted to talk about. Just another quick little thing is just how like lame and kind of stupid it is when HOHs promise safety the next week. Because, like, you're not HOH anymore. So
that was another thing. There were just so many promises.
It's weird to me how people do that. Because Frenchie promised Derek X, like, if you do what I want, like, I'll keep you safe for weeks to come or whatever. But it's like, you're not HOH next week, so why are you promising that?
A lot of overplay. A lot of overplaying. A lot of overpromising. That seems to be
That's his MO, I guess.
Yeah, that seems to be it. Make a promise and then make an apology.
Yeah, so let's just go on to Thursday's episode. We don't really have many notes for Thursday.
Well, Thursday didn't really do a lot. Like we watched the live feeds going into it, and they were all kind of like, no one really had a question or was really gaming much about.
Yeah, they were just getting ready for the night.
They were getting ready for the next week. Like most of the conversations in the live feeds were pretty much talking about who's going to win HOH and who they're going to put up. And one funny thing, I think I got it recorded. Hopefully it's in one of our clips. But Xavier, he's about to go to sleep and he's lying down like this. And he's just like, what is that HOH?
Oh, I don't think we don't have it.
HOH. So I'll just impersonate it. He has a hat on. He's like this. He's just like, not winning the HOH. I don't need it. Don't want it.
See, listen, watching live feeds is super difficult sometimes to like grasp who they're talking about and what they're talking about.
They're trying a lot.
Because they're like whispering and like it's hard.
Sometimes they whisper. So far,
Kylan is the worst at whispering because we cannot understand a word that man is saying when he's whispering.
Kylan's HOH so far. I mean, it's only been like a day. It's only been a day, but like whenever he's talking game,
you can't hear a word. He's like mumbling and whispering, so you can't hear a dang word. And then you turn it up so loud to try to hear what he's saying, and then like someone walks in, and then he talks normally.
Ah! That's just what it sounds like.
It's but anyway,
you can't. We might not have any recon for Kylan's week. We don't know. We don't
but
know
anyway, what you were talking about earlier with Xavier being like, I don't want to win HOH. Is just like I don't know. They were talking about their alliance and. Anyway, when they all left, then Xavier was just like talking to himself as well as like the live feeders. He's like, I'm not going to win the HOH. I do not have to win it. I do not have to win it and put, whoever up. I'm not going to do it. So.
It was really funny because he's just like, don't need it. And then went to sleep. That's a really smart move. Like, he's made alliances. He's done a really, like, Xavier does a great job about making alliances so far.
Yeah. Well, speaking of alliances, I'm really, really hoping that somebody watches this video and can help fill us in on what the heck the slaughterhouse is. Because I'm a little bit confused. The butchers.
The butchers. That's it.
We are confused.
We found out there's another alliance. We have video proof.
Yeah, we'll insert a clip sometime here of who is it? Christian and Alyssa talking about the slaughterhouse.
And then it gets cut. I don't think they want us to know.
So, as far as I'm concerned, I think the slaughterhouse is meant to be like a huge powerhouse alliance, excluding who.
It's gonna have. They're playing it smart enough where they know that if you have a big alliance, eventually it's gonna break at some point. So they're like already ready for it to break off, and they have this sub-alliance. It's called the Butchers, is what Christian was saying. So they have a slaughterhouse so that right now they have majority votes. Next week they'll probably have majority votes. And maybe even the third week they'll have majority votes if this alliance stays together, which kind of just
I really hope it doesn't, because big majority alliances are just so freaking boring.
Yeah, like that's kind of why Wednesdays was like a meh kind of episode, is because the voting was just like, we all knew pretty much Travis was going out. Travis knew he was going out, and like it was just kind of like, okay, going through the motions. Like it doesn't feel like the whole like, oh, there's 5 votes versus 5 votes. Who's gonna swing it?
That's so much more fun. I just really wish. Did we talk about how there were the rogue vote? There's a clip. Yeah. There's a clip that we're gonna insert somewhere.
I think we'll wrap up pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll wrap up soon and show you guys the clips.
With the rogue votes.
Yeah, or do we just want to show that now? We can show it now.
We can insert it.
So, wait, we need context. So,
okay, the conversation they were talking about, because who's talking in our video clip?
So it's Xavier and Brent.
Yeah, Xavier and Brent are talking. Alyssa used to be there. They've been hanging out in kind of that upstairs room for a while, and Xavier and Brent have been talking game for a bit now at this point in the night. This is like later in the night too. Okay,
so it's Xavier and Brent talking about Frenchie and just how he's just been messy, a little bit hard to trust him, and they're gonna talk about the 2 rogue votes.
Yeah, which Xavier says that Frenchie came up to him before the voting.
Roll the clip.
Roll a clip. We gotta do it together.
Volunteered to be a pawn. Okay, so you're going after Derek and you want to be the pawn, but like, why are you trying to do all this?
It's too much. It's too much. And again, I respect the man's heart and his integrity because he's trying to play an honest game.
But he's playing too honest.
He's too transparent. Far too transparent.
He's telling everyone everything.
Yes.
That's not even in the line.
Yes. And the sad part is, he's got the type of personality where if like she were to flip on him,
he'd
blowing every fucking thing up. So it's just kind of like, fuck.
But it's too bad because I really did trust him.
Yes.
And I really do trust him.
Yeah.
But he's proving to me that I have to be wary. And it's like, I don't want to go in an alliance.
No, not at all. We're in an alliance. But you guys doing shit like this, that's just unnecessary. Week fucking 2 after the last. That was my main, like, I think maybe I was talking to, like, maybe it was Big D when I was just talking generally about, like, rogue votes because they had brought it up in the HOH when we were all in there. And I was just like, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm just like, straight up, I don't think that's a good idea. Just because I was like, after this week, we should just have smooth shit. Like, the week we just fucking had, why try any fuckery? Like, there's no need for it.
It's just so messy. That it's by the same hands.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now, like I had Christian and Alyssa questioning me, and we're on the fucking same fucking team. Like those are two of the people that I have to be the most loyal to.
And then Alyssa comes to me trying to, like, ask me what I knew. And I was like, I don't even know what the hell we're talking about. All I know is that there's 2 votes that went against. And the only 2 people that were hanging out with Travis before he left was me and Derek.
Yeah, she kept asking me, like, who were the 2 votes? I was like, I legit, like, even during the thing, I was like, I don't know who the 2 votes were. And I honestly, when we were sitting in the comments, she was asking me, I completely forgot that Frenchie, like, briefly told me just before the fucking voting happened there were gonna be 2 rogue votes. Because I'm, like, focused on the fucking competition. So I was like, oh shit, yeah, right. But I was like, I literally don't even know who the fuck they are.
I think Derek got way too defensive and was all upset.
Okay, now we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Welcome back. So, just something that I wanted to say about votes and like rogue votes or whatever. So, first off, I and you and just most viewers love it when it's more of a split vote. So I just wish people would vote more with their
heart. Or at least
heart.
unpredictable.
Like, just vote what you want to vote. Because the thing about it
was just really predictable.
Okay, the thing about it with votes is like, it's anonymous anyway. So like, no one's gonna know how you voted.
Okay, so low-key, the fact that some people voted out their own teammate, I mean,
why
we
would you
know
vote
who
your own
those people
teammate?
are. I just can't bring
That
their names
doesn't
up.
make sense to me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, bye, Tubies.
Cause like, I guess we were too loud. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You woke up.
But the thing about, like, why would you vote out your teammate? Because if your teammate wins HOA, it's like you're safe. So keep your teammate.
Like, I get it, they have alliances, but then just blame it on somebody else. Like, keep your
Yeah,
teammate,
just be
blame
like,
it on
I don't know
somebody
who
else.
voted that
I don't
way.
get it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, playing the game where it's like people don't vote against their best. They vote against their best interest because they're scared of going against an alliance.
Yeah. That's
it's like
silly
that always
to me.
backfires because that's somebody
like,
taking
vote what's
advantage
best
of
for
them.
your game. Like, don't do what's best for like the whole. I don't know. I just feel like do what's
it's
best
gonna
for
be
you.
sad if people fall to the scheme because like the scheme of the slaughterhouse already is, as it shows in that show, is that he's bringing all these people together to use them to get themselves further, and then they're gonna cut them loose and drop them, vote them out whenever they need to dispose of them.
Also, slaughterhouse. I don't like the way that sounds.
That too.
One, it sounds like a scary movie, and it sounds like a psychopath came up with that. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I would not like to be a part of an alliance called the Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So I guess that's it for for Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday's episodes. But so let's talk about our live feed clips that we have. So as far as live feeds go, this is actually our first season of like actually watching the live feeds.
Well, it's been entertaining enough to keep our attention. Usually we tap out of the live feeds because we're like,
yeah, because we've tried before in the past, and it's just like, I don't know, they were just boring before.
Yeah, we could have just had bad luck. Like, I know
maybe
some people
tuned in at the wrong
like
time.
know when to tune in, but for some reason we're getting better luck this year. But also they're playing a lot more.
Yeah, it just looks like they're having a lot of fun this season. They were playing like the Heads Up 7-Up game, doing a little crab dance. Remember that?
Yeah, I got a crab
So
dance
we'll just roll the clips of them just having a grand old time.
Yes. I'm going Brent.
Okay, who are the four this
Brent.
time? What is that?
We're all rearranged.
Okay, you guys
We're all
keep your
rearranged.
guesses.
Mess ourselves up.
Oh, listen, you caused some collateral damage.
Don't be suspicious.
I was walking by.
Who put that honey on me?
Suspicious.
Oh, it was funny.
Fuck this game! Fuck this game!
Okay.
Jeez!
Let's try again.
I have no old tap, Chris. You can't get all of us.
Ew, he licked your finger.
I actually licked her finger. I got it on camera.
What is this skill?
Being scary.
He licked her thumb.
was 4, right?
Yeah. I only got
Who
one.
the fuck is picking me? I need to know.
I have a question for anyone that's watching this video. Hopefully you know the answer. So we're about to roll a clip of Tiffany in the HOH room. This was happening today on Friday. So she was talking to the live feeds in the HOH room, and she was talking about a 3-headed snake. I guess roll the clip.
Roll a clip.
Moves to position himself in this house. Because right now I think he's like smack dab in the middle. But I don't know if he knows that. There's a 3-headed monster in this house. And I am not it. I am on the outskirts. I am the outcast. I am at the bottom. I am one of the outsiders, and we all know. In the bathroom. Yeah. Good morning. How you doing? How'd you sleep? I'm sure you did.
Okay, welcome back. So here's my question. Who's the 3-headed snake that she's talking about? So before the clip, she was saying that she's happy that Kylan was HOH. She was like, I'm happy Kylan's HOH, not just because I'm safe, but because he deserves it. So like that was really sweet. But then yeah, she was talking about, I want to know who she's talking about. I'm assuming she's talking about Frenchie and 2 other people, but who? What did I miss? What we missed? Fill us in.
Yeah.
Who's the 3-headed snake? But other than that, yeah, that's it that we have to talk about for today.
And then we have the clip of them doing the.
Oh, yeah, put that in. We'll put that in. Roll the clip.
Roll a clip.
Yes. I'm going Brent. I'm going Brent.
Okay, who are the
And that was welcome back. So welcome back. And that was a clip of them dancing while they were playing Heads Up,
Yeah,
7
they just
Up.
look like they're having so much
Because
fun.
somebody started doing this as a nervous way to while people were answering their who might have picked their thumb. Also, during that Heads Up 7 Up game, I think it was like honey was used, water
they
was
were being
used,
a pickle
was used,
Derek used his nose,
and then somebody actually licked someone's thumb. Like that went a little far. And then as we have a clip here. Roll the clip.
Water did she use?
Oh, we good. All right, we're good. You're good.
Gee, oh, God.
We are good. We didn't even notice.
He's so mad.
He doesn't even know.
Like, how does hair not even grow
Get it
right
felt
here?
like?
I don't know. My kneecap does not grow.
No way!
They drooled on your hand?
They drool on your hand. Why doesn't he know though? Oh my god.
Wait, was that your
Okay,
pick?
who are the guesses? He's like contemplating.
I'm guessing Kylan.
Okay, welcome back. As you just saw, Xavier, he was like, what is this? And that's because Ozza took a straw and like got some water and then like dripped a little bit of water on his thumb, just water. But he was just like, what is happening? And he was like doing this for a while. He was like, this hand is contaminated.
Yeah, because it's like you don't know if someone like drooled on
like
you.
Post-COVID, it's like,
That's
oh.
nasty. Yeah, but it looks like everyone was having a whole lot of, except for
time.
Hannah, she was like sleeping the whole time.
Yeah. Oh,
but
and we got a clip of Xavier scaring Tiffany.
Yeah.
Roll the clip.
She felt suspicious.
You got picked. Why would you do that?
Who else got picked? Only 2? Okay. I was like, bro, we're getting rid of that. Okay, 4.
Welcome back.
It just looked like everyone was having a good time. So something else I want to say is that I think we're going to just keep with this schedule that we have.
Like once a week.
Because I think in our last video I mentioned that we were going to try to do two videos a week, but we're just going to do one video on Friday, I think will be our day.
Yeah.
Just because after Sunday's episode, it was just kind of like, well, there's like just a couple things to talk about. Like there's gonna be like a 5-minute like why.
And we don't want to get burnt out, so we can do this all season. As you can see, we upgraded our setup.
We added a tree and we switched the perspective. But
we're between 2 plants.
Yeah. So every Friday we're gonna be talking about Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday's episodes. So we really hope you subscribe and join us back here.
And we'll try to have as many live feed clips as we can about fun stuff that happens, because I know that if I couldn't watch the live feeds or have much time, I know I want to, so we're gonna do our best to get that to you.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. And we will see you again next Friday.
Goodbye.
Bye.